Position right on. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Line to the right side and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Bullet back up the middle. Dubois is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. At the plate, Mauricio Dubois. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ronald Acuna.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Darno leads off first with one away. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, that's what you want from your curve. On 1 and 2, you start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Darno ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Dickerson at third. Flores at second with one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Standing in, Buster Posey. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. That's in there, base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Ready on 0-2. Popped straight up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Giants out in front here, 2-1. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
On he pops it up. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Dubois on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The designated hitter.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The first base
in there, strike 1.
Brandon Belt.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson pulls it in, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Donovan Soriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 5.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Camargo is there to make the catch in the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground, and he'll reach first safely.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad if he can get it deep enough.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Here's Ender Inciarte. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 2-0 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Leading off the inning, Alex Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Line drive to center field. Dubois is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Launch to right field and deep. Yastrzemski going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A payoff pitch one more time. Is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Acuna coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Mauricio Dubois. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error. Here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Dubois, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Albies is under it. And that retires the side. Giants lead. Sean Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. Trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Anderson utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will.
Third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Popped him up. Crawford is calling for it. He's got it one away. So a runner at first now with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Albies has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with leading off the inning, Donovan Soriano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
High pop up. Albies is there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Alex Dickerson.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Yastrzemski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Count is 1-2 now. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's outside.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-1 to count. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Tyler Beede comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubois is in his tracks now. 1 down. Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
High in the air out to center field. Dubois is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Now in the box, Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Posey shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Giants 2. So
leading up for the Giants.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Number 43.
8-5 tonight. Atlanta used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to